For the family scenario project, I did it on the Collins family. Derrick Collins is 28 years old. He is Caucasian. He has a son who is 2 and a daughter who is 5. He is married to Brittney Collins. He was raised by his mother and his father and has a good relationship with both of them. He has a younger sister and older brother. He has his bachelor's degree and is a math teacher at Northside High School. This is Derrick Collins. He is Catholic and goes to church every Sunday. He would do anything for his family and he cares about the development of his children. Brittney Collins is 28 years old. She is Caucasian, has a son that is 2 and a daughter who is 5. She is married to Brittney Collins. Her dad was not there while she grew up. Her mom worked a lot but was very supportive. Her grandparents also helped out while she grew up. She has an older sister. This is Brittney Collins. She is also Catholic and goes to church every Sunday. She has her high school diploma and is a flight attendant. She loves her family and cares about the development of her children. She tries to see her children and family as much as possible. Kayla Collins. Kayla is 5 years old. She is Caucasian. She is very intelligent for her age. She attends Queen of Angels School in Fort Wayne, Indiana. She loves to play soccer. She joined the soccer team called Upwards. Loves sledding during winter. This is Kayla Collins. She goes to church every Sunday with her family. She loves to play with their dog and cat. Liam Collins is 2 years old. He is Caucasian. He goes to Abacus Early Learning Center. He does not talk as much as a 2-year-old should. He receives speech therapy through First Steps. He loves to play outside, play with their dog, and loves dinosaurs. He is starting to play soccer through Soccer Shots while at daycare. This is Liam Collins. He attends church every Sunday with his family. Extended family support. Derrick's parents, Jason and Allison Collins, picks Kayla and Liam up from school and daycare while Brittney and Derrick are working. Brittney's parents, Kaylynn Woods, love spending time with Kayla and Liam once every couple of weekends. This is their dog and cat, Miko and Chloe. They attend the Queen of Angels Church every Sunday. Community resources are Soccer Shots. Soccer Shots is a free soccer program that is offered through the Child Care Center. First Step is a service for children from infant to age 3 that needs therapy that is offered through their daycare or school. They love to go Hamilton Park, which is right down the street from where they live. This park has different activities for the children during the summer that are free. This park also provides a lot of fun equipment to play on and big hills to go sledding down. Community resources are Upwards. Upwards is a company that has multiple different sports, such as soccer, flag football, basketball, and more. The children love to go to story time at Allen County Public Library. And Liam attends Abacus Early Learning Center. Childcare and education. When Derrick and Brittney were looking for a childcare center for Liam and a preschool for Kayla, they wanted to make sure that the center and school would help with Liam's speaking and Kayla's level of intelligence. They wanted to make sure the teachers were educated to help and look after the children. Availability. Since Brittney is not home a lot and she is a flight attendant, it is up to Derrick to get Kayla and Liam to school. Since Derrick is a teacher, he has to be at work pretty early and get off late. He had to find a place that matched his hours. Derrick can drop Kayla off at the same daycare center that Liam goes to. Abacus Early Learning Center takes Kayla and the other children to their school and brings them back after school until someone is able to pick them up. Abacus Early Learning Center is open from 6 a.m., which is early enough for Derrick to drop him off and get to work on time. Derrick and Brittney thinks it is important for them to have good relationships with their children's teachers. They are also close with Liam's speech therapist through First Steps. When Derrick has to work later than normal and Brittney is also working, Derrick's parents pick Kayla and Liam up from Abacus. When looking for a childcare center and a preschool, Derrick and Brittney's main focus was finding places that were supportive, safe, educated, and in their price range. They toured a couple of places before finding Abacus Early Learning Center and Queen of Angels, but the other places were disorganized and not as supportive as they needed. The Queen of Angels school would be beneficial to them because it was a Catholic school, safe, supportive to the children, and was in their price range. Abacus Early Learner Center would be beneficial to them because of the support they'd give to the children, safe price before and after school care. Cost for Kayla. Kayla's school cost a little more than Liam's childcare center, but is not out of their price range. Derrick and Brittney also pays for Kayla's soccer, but this is something that Kayla wanted to do, so they saved the money so she can do it. Liam's childcare is not too expensive. His childcare center was able to help them be able to come up with a payment plan. His speech therapy is free through the childcare center, who also pays for him to play soccer through Soccer Shots. Derrick and Brittney wants Kayla to go to a school that is safe and caring. They also need a school to have the knowledge to teach her where she is developmentally, because she is very intelligent. Queen of Angels will be able to help Kayla where she is at developmentally, so she is challenged in her schoolwork. Derrick and Brittney want Liam to go to a childcare center that is safe and supportive of his development. They also need a childcare center to have the ability to help Liam with his speaking skills. Abacus Early Learner Center works with First Steps to help children with disabilities. They offer therapists to come help the children with a disability in the classroom. This helps with Liam's speech. Resources are Abacus Early Learning Center, Soccer Shots, First Steps, and the Queen of Angels School. Family values and beliefs. Derrick's parents were Catholic and went to church every Sunday morning. Since Derrick grew up believing in God, he continued believing when he started his own family. Derrick was never big about politics. He never liked to share how he felt because this is what everyone argues about. Brittney never went to church while she was growing up. Since her dad was never in the picture, her mom worked a lot so she could provide for her. When her and Derrick met, they started to go to church. This is when she started to believe in God. While growing up, her mom was always watching the news and talking about politics. She's seen her mom get mad at the news and get in argument with other people about politics. Brittney did not want her children to see that, so her and Derrick did not talk about politics much, especially in front of the children. Kayla is only 5 years old. She does not fully understand who God is, but she is starting to understand more and more. She goes to church every Sunday and enjoys it. Liam is only 2 years old. He does not understand who God is. He goes to church every Sunday and enjoys it too. Derrick and Brittney wants to save a little more money so they feel comfortable in case something happens. They believe working hard for what they have and appreciate what they have. They are good about only buying things they absolutely need. Derrick and Brittney believe in communicating face to face and not using technology devices all day. Brittney and Derrick both have an iPhone for personal use, and Derrick was provided a computer for work. Kayla is allowed to play games on the iPad for 1 hour one day during the week and another hour during the weekend. Liam is not allowed to use any technology devices because he is too young. Derrick and Brittney both believe in talking problems out. They do not like the idea of spanking. They encourage their children to talk to them when they have an issue with anything. When their children are not listening or throwing a fit, they do not raise their voices unless they have to, but they rather talk it out and help them come up with a plan to fix the problem. Wells Fargo Bank is the bank they use for the finances. The disaster. While Brittney was working on one of the flights, something went wrong while they were in the air and the plane crashed. Everyone that was on the plane died, including Brittney. Derrick was at work when he heard the news of Brittney's death. He left work immediately and got together with his parents and Brittney's mother. He was devastated and heartbroken, but he wanted to stay strong. Later that day, after he had time to cope with it, he went to pick up his children from school. It was hard for him to take the next steps to have the funeral, but with the support of his parents, Brittney's mother, their church, and the funeral home, he was able to get through it. Kayla is able to understand what is going on, and she is super sad. At first, she was so upset that she stopped doing her homework, but later as she seen Derrick sad, she stepped up. She helped her father take care of Liam. She also took more responsibility about helping herself rather than making her dad do everything for her that she can already do. Liam is too young to understand. Derrick tried telling Liam that he will not be able to see his mother again for a very long time, but Liam just kept asking when she is coming back. Kaylynn was devastated for the loss of her daughter, but she tried to stay strong for Derrick and his children. She helped Derrick out with the children in arranging the funeral. She also just helped Derrick get through this tragedy. Jason and Allison loved Brittney, so they were sad as well. They stayed strong to support Derrick, Kaylynn, Kayla, and Liam. They helped watch the children whenever needed. They also helped with the funeral arrangements. McComb and Sons Funeral Home helped with the funeral. The summary is Brittney Collins was killed in a plane crash while she was working. Derrick is devastated but trying to stay strong for his kids. Kaylynn is devastated as well, but also helping Derrick with anything he needs. Jason and Allison Collins is also helping Derrick with anything he needs. Kayla Collins is now helping out her father by taking care of herself as much as she can and helping out with Liam. Liam is too young to understand what is going on. The resources for this is Queen of Angels School, First Steps in the Funeral Home, Celebration. Every year around Christmas time, Queen of Angels Church holds an event called Operation Christmas Child, where volunteers fill boxes with toys, personal hygiene products, and more, and give them to families that cannot afford to buy gifts for their children. All the supplies that are used are donated by people in other places. Everyone grabs a box and starts on one side of the room and works their way down the tables to get to the other side of the room. They start by picking up a gender and an age they want to fill the box for. They then work their way down the tables, grabbing the supplies that go with the age